Hello everyone and welcome back to Cooking with Lauralee. I am Lauralee. I'm so excited you decided to join us today as we have a fabulous Thanksgiving collaboration. Today we all will be sharing a dish around the globe. So whether you're traveling or whether you're staying home, please know that my family and I are praying for you. We hope that you have a very wonderful Thanksgiving, and if you are not looking forward to spending time with your family, just remember how lonely we were all during COVID. It will give you a new appreciation. Please be sure to check out all the channels, say hello, subscribe, and share. So as we were doing this collaboration with food around the world, I decided to stay close to my roots, which was a part of my Puerto Rican heritage. And so I thought this year we will be staying home and we will have a very fast and easy Thanksgiving. And I wanted to try to put a Latin spin on the certain dishes that we always make, like mashed potatoes. I decided to use some yuca. Yuca or cassava can be treated just like a potato. So I seasoned it, and instead of using cream, later on you'll see that I used some coconut cream to make it nice and creamy. Originally, I was going to smash the yuca, but then I decided just to kind of keep its chunky texture. Now for the turkey, I decided to stay with, again, Latin flavors, which again, my background is Puerto Rican, so I use many of the spices that I had growing up. You know, when it comes to Thanksgiving, people want to get this big turkey and make all of this big impression. And to be honest, it's really all about just good food and whatever's easiest. So this is the reason why I chose to buy the breast, because it is very juicy and flavorful, yet it does not take a long time, and it's very forgiving. Almost hard to kind of mess up. I remember one time being at my grandmother's house and just using basically the sazon and adobo to season the turkey. That's usually how I see my family doing it, but I just again decided to do my personal twist on it and reflecting on what my family enjoys and I enjoy. Please let me know what you're going to do this Thanksgiving on the comments below. Are you staying home or are you traveling? What's your favorite dish? What's the dish that you cannot go without during Thanksgiving? Let me know. Sofrito, you can basically do it any way that you want to, and it is common in many Puerto Rican dishes. It seems like pretty much all the cultures have their own type of sofrito, but here I just use the flavors that I wanted to taste in the turkey. And usually I have some made, but I ran out, so I just made it along as we went here and wanted to show you exactly how I made this meal. If you want, you can skip this step right here if you want, but I always enjoy doing this because I feel that it always gives it a nice crust when you saute it in the pan and then just bake it. It just becomes, the skin becomes nice and crisp. The actual meat is just nice and juicy. So we're kind of going back around. I just basically boiled it and I let it cool down. And now I'm just removing the middle stem that is kind of very like woodsy type of texture. You don't want to eat that. If you're looking for an alternative to mashed potatoes, I highly recommend yuca. Yuca is so good for you. According to the research that I found, it can reduce your high blood pressure and cholesterol, and it's super high in nutrition. And it's also an anti-inflammatory. Always do your own research. And for this Thanksgiving dinner, I decided to just keep it very simple. One of the main to-go-to vegetables that my family loves is actually corn. And so I cooked corn and just added some peppers and some butter, and it was actually delicious. We ended up being a little hungry, so we just stopped the cooking process. But just to let you know, my husband usually loves when I cook it down nice and slow and the corn begins to get browned and caramelized. So whether you do it the way I made it or your own different way, this is a very quick Latin-inspired Thanksgiving meal. I hope you all try. I hope you all enjoy. I pray for you all, and I pray that everyone has a wonderful, fantastic, restful, and enjoyable Thanksgiving. Thanks so much, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving.